Good morning everyone and welcome to another maths lesson. Today's learning objective is to add two 4-digit numbers with no regrouping. So you'll have lots of these for your do it. 4-digit number, add a 4-digit number, but you will not have to regroup. So 1003 adds 7263. Now you might need one of these grids to help you. I have included one in the worksheet. So it says here 1003 adds 7263. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pen here and I'm going to put some points in this grid here to help me work this out. Right then, so we have 1003. So 1000, are there any hundreds? No. Are there any tens? No. Are there any ones? Yes, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, second number, 7000. How many in here then 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Any hundreds? Yes, 2. Any tens? Yep, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Any ones? Yes, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice and simple there. Okay, so if I just change the size of my pencil, 3 plus 3 is 6. 0 plus 6 is going to equal 6. Hundreds, 0 add 2, that's nice and simple, that's just 2. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 add 1, 7 add 1 is 8. Okay, so we didn't need any regrouping and our answer should be 8,266 rather. If you feel comfortable just to use column addition, that is absolutely fine. So you don't need to use this grid if you don't want to, as long as you lay your work out properly. Okay, and put your thousands, hundreds, tens and ones above the correct digit in your column addition. Okay, for stretch it then. Colin thinks that 5,183 add 3,704 equals 7,649. Explain why he's wrong. So what I might do is I may lay out my table as I did before with the 5,000s. 2, 3, 4, 5. How many hundreds? 1. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many ones? 3. Okay, same again. 3,000 here. 700s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No tens, and we have 4 ones. Let's see what we're getting out of this. So we know 4 plus 3. We should get 7. 8, add nothing. That's nice and simple for us. Is 8. Hundreds, 1. Here, add 7. Again, that's nice and simple. That's 8. Oops and easy. And thousands, 5, add 3, which you can do again. 8,087. Okay, so at this point with Stretch It, you've shown what the answer is. So that's the first thing to do. And now you have to explain why he's wrong. So he clearly hasn't used a formal method. He's probably estimated in his head here, and he's not really done a very good estimate. For example, if you look just at the thousands here, 5,000 add 3,000, and we ignore the rest of the numbers, already you're going to get 8,000. Okay, now look at his answer. Immediately then, he's made what I'd describe as a silly sausage mistake. Okay, he hasn't really thought about this very carefully. Okay, so that's one of the reasons, because we'll automatically know, as an estimate, if you were to round these numbers to the nearest thousands, okay, remember you look at the 1 after the digit, okay, so that's going to become 5,000 because 1 is closer to 0 than it is to 5, okay, sorry about my zeros here, they look atrocious. If we were to round 3,704, okay, 704, 7 means we round up, so if we said that as 4,000, okay, you're actually going to get 5,000 at 4,000, and you should know 5 plus 4 is 9. Okay, so make it 100 times smaller, and 1,000 times smaller, and then make it 1,000 times bigger. Okay, you're going to end up with 9,000 here. Look at his answer. Clearly something wrong there. Okay, can you see the level of explanation there? Okay, it wasn't just he's wrong because the answer is this. No, go deeper. What has he done wrong? Think about the skills you've learnt in maths, and explain from there, please. When you reach solve it, it's actually quite a nice question today. It says Coco is adding together two 4-digit numbers, and the answer is 7,894. All the digits of the two numbers are different. Find possible pairs of numbers. Okay, so this time, using your grid or using your column addition, you are going to find different ways to answer this, where in your addition, all of the numbers are different. Okay, so let's have a little go. This will require you to know your number bonds. Okay, now everyone knows the number bonds to 4, 9, 8 and 7. So if I start here at 4, I can put a 4 below. Okay, now what do I know adds together to make 4? I'm not going to use 2 plus 2 because it says it wants all the numbers different. So I'm going to go for 3 added to 1. Look at the next one, the tens column. It must end in a 9. Okay, something here equals 9. Now I could do 9 added to 0, because that works, doesn't it? The next number is 8. Okay, so basically we're just working backwards here. It's quite a nice question really, if you use your understanding of maths. What do you know adds together to make 8? Well, you know 4 plus 4, but we don't want to use 4 plus 4 because it says each number is different. So how about 6 and 2? Will this work? Well, yes, 6 and 2 makes 8. And the last number is 7 for the 7,000. Right. Can we do it this way now? Because we've used the 2, we've used a 1. So this time, 7 might not work because we can't use a 0. So now what you've got to do is you have to be systematic here. Okay, and all that means is you've got to work through what you know, all the different combinations. Okay, as I said yesterday, if you want to try and do it first, okay, so that you understand by just doing it and making sure that it doesn't really matter if not all the numbers are possible for pairs, that's fine, but work your way through it. 3 and 4 is the next number bond, so you definitely need your number bonds here ready in your mind. Okay, and all number bonds mean are the numbers that you add together that will create the correct answer for a number. Okay, so 5 and 2 here. Are there any others? Well, yes, we could have 0 and 7. Okay, 0 and 7 would work. But it seems like here we've run out of options. That's not good, is it? Okay, so I'll have to make a tweak here. Okay then, so Mr. Nash has got incredibly stuck with Solve It. I've tried it lots of different ways. I can't seem to find an answer to this question. I feel like I've set myself the impossible example to do for you. Okay, so I'm a little bit frustrated with this. That's okay though, because that's often the case in Solve It. Solve It are there to really push and challenge your maths. Okay, it's been a long day today for Mr. Nash, and so I'm gonna have to give up with this one. I'm gonna have to actually yield to it, but I'll ask Mrs. Beeler to give me some help, so hopefully I can get an answer to it eventually. If you get to solve it and you don't get it, please do not get upset. It's absolutely fine. Remember, solve its are tricky. That's what they are there for. They're there to push and challenge you. So please never worry about that. Just try your best. If it's too hard, don't worry, okay? But look back on Do It and Stretching. If you can do those, fabulous. Finally then, there is a mastery question today for anyone that has found all of those questions too easy or too simple. If you want to move on to mastery and do that, absolutely fine, do it now. Okay, here is the sheet. I've not attached it to the main sheet, so if you want to do this question, please press pause now, okay, and you can get on with this and send me the answers to it. Okay, that's maths lesson today, everyone. Thank you very much. Sorry about Solve It, no idea what's going on there, but I think the one on your sheet is a lot easier. Thank you guys, and send them in to me.